I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. Just blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Yo, welcome to the SC Experience, aka your boy Eric, and we back. We back. And yes, I skipped yesterday. Reason being, nothing happened yesterday, and and again, nothing happened today. But I cannot miss 2 days in a row, especially when I said I was gonna practically go every day. So I'm here. I'm feeling good. Hopefully, you guys are feeling good. Blessings to you guys and your families. I appreciate you guys for being here, like always. But yeah. Uh, as you could see from the title, my question is, what are the Raiders doing? I ain't gonna lie. Yes, it's day 4. Yes, it's only the second day of technically the new league year and technically the official start of free agency. But at the end of the day, all the players that would make an impact on our team are slowly getting signed with the other teams. And not only that, we will talk about more of that as we go. I actually have our roster as of right now, and I'm gonna say this again. Our roster as of right now, we'll take a look at it and see what positions we still need and what positions need upgrades, and if we upgraded in those certain positions. But shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. Like I said, man, I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me see who's up in here already, man. Shout out to Robert Penna in the building. Port is in the building. Ozzy, salute Eric. Salute to you as well. Jaw Raider in the building. What's good, Jaw Raider? Good to see you. My boy Prez in the building here, so I don't get fined. Uh, Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Jack Kenna as well. Salutes to Jack Kenna, the Nation Nightmare Cortez in the building. Shout out to Angel Salute, Eric. Everyone has questions now. Salute to you in the Raider Nation. That's facts. We'll talk about it. Shout out to Gregor John in the building. D Menace is also in the building. Salute to you as well. Let me see who else is in here. Robert Davila was good. Straight trucks, McDaniels and Ziggler. It's 5-12 season. I could see it hold to his job 8-8. God damn. We'll talk about it. Shout out to Demarcus Webb. What's good? Good to see you. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Willie Wayne. Good to see every single one of you guys. Shout out to EJ Raider in the building. George C is also in the building. He said garbage ass roster. Raiders need a DB bad. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Shout out to Raider Ross as well. Shout out to Raider Ross in the building. George C, salute, easy, salute to you as well. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody. EJ Raider, always a pleasure to see all of you guys, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Um, but yeah, let's go straight into it. Let me actually put the this because honestly, not much has happened. And actually, I don't know if I missed anything. Uh, Checking my phone, I don't think I missed anything. So yeah, it don't look like it. Just the Bears are signing former Robert Tunyon, and then I think Clee Farrell left to the Niners, right? If I'm mistaken, Clee. Yeah, we didn't return with Clee, which sucks because I wanted Clee back. We won't have to face Chargers Nasir Adderley twice a year. He just retired at 25 on IG. He retired at 25. God damn, what happened? Why did he retire? That's a young age to retire from football. And if I'm not mistaken, he didn't get hurt badly. If I'm not mistaken, right? Jimmy didn't sign. Yet everybody freaking out. They shouldn't freak out. I think is I don't know. He was in the building. He was in the building. Um, Eric, could we go with the Jimmy G issues? It could be. It could be his injury. I mean, he's still questionable on a lot of things. You feel me? And that's been one of the biggest cons with Jimmy G, right? It's his injury history, right? We want a person that could stay healthy, man. If you were to ask me, what would you rather prefer, a quarterback that is healthy all the time or a quarterback that's not healthy? I would go with the quarterback that's healthy, that costs a little bit more, just because the most important ability is availability. And I'm tired of us getting certain players and then them only starting for 2 to 3 games because of the injury. And then we gotta go through our fucking depth, and then we don't got depth, and then we're stuck with a bunch of fucking B level, C level talent going against A talent, and then we get our asses whooped. Like it just pisses me off, you know. Shout out to Cool Kevin, but it was good, Cool Kev. Salute everyone. Jimmy had to visit the pet, but the Bunny Ranch before signing. Facts. Brian Hoyer, Brandon Hoyer, or Brian Hoyer, quarterback one. Ruben Rust. I ain't gonna lie. If Brian Hoyer becomes the quarterback one for us, I will probably delete the fuck out of my channel. I go. That's crazy. Hell no. I can't do that. Hell no. Hell no. Unless you're trying to go for Caleb Williams next year, then fuck it. Hey, fuck it. If you're throwing in the towel again, fuck it. Throw in the towel. Um, Jimmy G, Jimmy always Jimmy. I know. A lot of people like to talk shit about Anthony Davis, but I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy G. Thank you, Eric, for coming on and talking about the race. Of course, man. You already know what it is. Let me see. Yeah, we need a quarterback that stays on the field. That's a fact. Fact still, let's see, right? Let's just get straight into it. Right? We got 41 people in here. As time goes by, people will join me, and not only that, actually, let me see if they want to join. Actually, let me see. Join. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second. Um, if you can. There you go. There we go. The deal's not done. Earn, I sent you the link. Pop on in, cause I'm about to go over the roster that is right now, and to see what positions still need upgrades and what positions in need. Join the panel, bro. Join the panel. The deal's not done. Yeah, the deal is not done. I seen something about maybe there could be a potential big thing coming, like a trade or some shit. I'm just sitting here like I know something's brewing. I've been saying this, but like you know, um, let me see. Yeah, we need a quarterback that stays on the field. Earn is not done yet. It's Monday. Let me see. What does Ben call Earn? Earn they call Earn the cloud. The what does Ben call Earn? The cloud, the smoky cloud or some shit. Yo, I go lie, bro. If I'm being honest, I'm like I'm like how do I say this? I'm like positive, but not fully positive. If you guys know what I mean, right? I'm not like jumping for joy, but also I'm not like sleeping crying. You feel me? Right around cloud. He said toilet water earn. I'll hop on in a while for sure, for sure, for sure. Join up, join up. But besides that, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things you're gonna see right now when we go through the roster. I got a whole slide show, whatever you want to call it, and I'll tell you this, bro. It's it's something. I'll tell you that it is something, and I know it's not over, but it's something. It's something. It's something. It's something. Um, Let me actually pop it up. Actually, what's good? What's good? Dirty. What's good? Dirty. What's good? Dirty. Good to see you. Hope all is well. The hold up on Jimmy G, his Bunny Ranch membership. They forgot to add it in his contract. That is fucking crazy. That is that is fucking crazy. EJ says A plus free agency. That's an interesting grade. I respect the grade. I respect the grade, but for me, I give it a D. Oh, he said JK. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, Raiders had no other choice but to sign Jimmy G. No proven starters left. If he can't finish signing the contract, how can he finish the season? Yo, hey, I go lie. That's the comment of the day so far. That's the comment of the day so far. That's the yo. I might start using that. Yo, Bosby. I might start using that's a fucking that. Even though it's only been 12 minutes of the live, that's the comment of the day. So far. Unless somebody beats it out. But that's a hard comment to beat out. Yo, 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 that's a good. Nah, I go like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Can I do this? Fuck, I can't. Fuck. Nah, I'm gonna just star it. I'm gonna keep it there. He said, I give it a C. Not a total letdown, but not just to jump out of my seat. That's a fact. Yo, this shit is funny, bro. This shit, if he can't finish signing a contract, how can he finish the season? Yo. What's up, Eric? Let's stack up the Lunchables and wear our sunglasses at night. There you go, Chat Trader. Well, shout out to you, man. Maybe Jimmy fell to Cisco. Who knows, man? There's a lot of speculation with a lot of things. But we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. And let me actually maybe let me see what else we got. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the moral of it. I will die laughing if Jimmy changes his mind, like Josh McDaniels did to the Colts. If Jimmy G changes his mind and goes somewhere else, I am going to. I'm going to laugh too. I'm going. All you can do is laugh, bro. Like you can't do nothing else. Like you dead ass can't do nothing else. I only like the linebacker. You like the linebacker. It's interesting. You like the linebacker. What do you like about Robert Spillane? What do you like about Robert Spillane? I'm wondering. I give free agent a C minus grade. Okay, okay. So just on the border of D plus and for show for show. Salute Eric. Shout out to 808 Spliff Mode. What's good? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Let me go straight into it. You know what? Fuck it. We got 49 people in here, man. About to be 50, hopefully. Let's just get straight into it. Let me there we go. Can you guys see that? Does that look good? Does that look good on the screen? Can you guys let me know if that looks good on the screen? Does that look good on the screen? Hopefully that looks good on the screen. Anyways, so this is our quarterback room as of right now, as you can see, as it stands right now, currently, as it stands right now, currently. We got Jimmy G, Jimmy the Bunny Ranch G, Jimmy the P Star G, Jimmy the Corn. Okay, sorry, I could keep going. Jimmy can't finish the season. Garoppolo, my bad. Okay, sorry, I'm getting too old or stuff. My bad. Anyways, then you got Chase Garbage, the project that we don't know what the fuck he can do, but if there's one thing for sure, the guy is young and the guy could learn. That's the good thing. He's got potential. So who knows? Maybe Chase Garbers will start by the sixth game. Garbers might be Garbers might be there in the beginning, in the middle of the season. You looking at our two starters for season? Question who will start more games? That's what I'm saying. Huh? But that's our quarterback group. Shout out to Tubi Chile. Good to see you. Hope all's well. Jack Kenna says Robert is a good run linebacker. Hopefully improves on the pass defense and stays on the field healthy. Okay. No, I agree with you there 100%. I'm going to give the Raiders a B plus for Robert Spillane. Okay. This is all the Raiders are good for. Failure, more signs that we are not winning. You goddamn. Come on, man. Improved that Steelers defense last year. The guy wants nothing handed to him and loves to attack the run game. This guy has a motor and a chip on his shoulder. I like that. I like that analysis. He does he is a really good run stopper. I will give him that, but his pass coverage is one of the worst and he needs to get better at that, which I think he can. Hopefully he can. But he did move in for Miles Jack. Well, not Miles Jack. There was a linebacker that the Steelers lost. I forgot who it was though. But yeah, he did. What Andrew Van Gilkin, outside linebacker from the Dolphins, he is visiting the Raiders. You like him? Andrew Van Gilkin, he's all right. I mean, like you said, he's a pass rushing linebacker, pretty much, if I'm not mistaken. The guy. I mean, hey, more depth, right? More depth. He was starting on that Miami Dolphins at a certain point, I believe. Shout out to Raider Twan, $2. You already know Devin Bush. There we go. That's the end. Jimmy looked happy to be in the Raiders. That's what I'm saying. He was in there, so who knows what's gonna happen, right? Brian Hoyer was released by the Patriots. Maybe Brian Hoyer becomes the third quarterback, huh? Maybe, huh? So that's our quarterback room as it stands right now. Shout out to George C. He says salute to everyone. Salute to you as well. Let me see. All right, moving on. Sorry, I missed the presser. I had to milk my cow. God damn. Jimmy Boats the hose G is in the building. Let's go with the offensive guard room. This is how our offensive guard room shapes up. Sorry. I was laughing. My bad. Dylan Parham, Netane Moody, Alex Bars, and Jordan Meredith. Clap it up for the offensive guard room right now. Clap it up for the offensive guard room right now. Clap it up. Yep. We got Dylan Parham. All rookie, right? All rookie right there. All rookie. Alex Bars. That was shit in the beginning of the season, but actually played pretty decent in the second half of the season. I'll give him that. Netane Moody.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Sorry, my bad. Anyways, Jordan Meredith too. Jordan Meredith is on the offensive guard room. Yep. Clap it up. Yeah, that's your offensive guard room as it stands right now. And I think the offensive guard room needs help. I go like one veteran, one rookie that needs to get put in there. Now we got the offensive tackle / center. Of course, Andre James. Clap it over to Andre James. You say booty. Moody. M-U-T-I. Shout out to Andre James. Andre James, I think, is a really good underrated center. I like him. I'm all for it. Colton Miller. He did have a down year, but fuck it. I'm cool with Colton Miller. Then we got Thayer Munford. A lot of potential for Thayer Munford. There is a lot of potential with Thayer Munford. I wonder what's going to happen with him, right? And Brandon Parker. Woo! Woohoo. Yeah. Starting right tackle as of right now. That boy, Brandon Parker. The best tackle in the whole NFL. Let's fucking go. We got the best left tackle. We got the best right tackle. We got the best center. And we got the best backup tackle. Let's fucking go. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Super Bowl team already. Nah. Fuck what you talking about. Super Bowl team. Super Bowl team. We're Super Bowl. We're gonna make the playoffs. And
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
yo, I'm having fun with those two sounds, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having fun too. Oh my god, our offensive line needs help. Holy shit. God damn. Oh my. Yo, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me be positive. All pro Parker. Facts, Twan. All pro Parker. Pro Bowler Parker. The best tackle in all of the NFL. Cote got more years than our O-line combined. That is true, Randy. That is true, bro. He said sarcastic, are we? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, on the brighter note, Colton Miller hopefully has a better second year with Josh McDaniels and Carmen Brasillo, and Thayer Mudford has a lot of potential. I like Andre James on a serious note. Now we got the running back room. I like our running back room. I ain't gonna lie about you guys. I like our running back room. I think it's good. I like our running back room. I think Amir Abdullah was starting to come into his own at the end. They were starting to utilize him as an elusive back that is supposed to be a receiving back as well. So I like Amir Abdullah. I like Josh Jacobs was the best running back last year, hands down. So there's no if, ands, or buts. Zamir White has a lot of potential. I want to see what he could do with more snaps under his belt. And then Brandon Bolden.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the
Brandon-
fuck is that?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know who he is, but he was absolutely ass last year. Oh my god. He was shit. I ain't gonna lie. Justin Heron? Yeah, he's like the backup. Wait, is it Justin Heron not signed yet? If I'm not mistaken, not sure. You tweaking. Our running backs are weak except for Amir Abdullah's pretty good. I like Amir Abdullah. Zamir White has potential, but Brandon Bolden. Brandon Bolden. And then you still got, right, you come back with Brendan Brown, and then you get UTSA running back over there that's gonna come back. So there's still a lot of things that are gonna happen with that running back room. I wouldn't doubt if they draft another running back. I ain't go cap to you. I would not doubt it at all. Let me see if there's any other thing. The Raiders Jimmy Garoppolo deal isn't done yet. The press conference set for Thursday has been postponed. It will be expected to be soon as the signing is official. Drew Lock is going to the to the Seahawks. Sincere McCormick, there we go. Bears are signing former tight end Robert Tunyon. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Yeah. There's no other news. Yeah. Darius Slay goes back. Cornerback Darius Slay goes back to the Eagles on a 2-year extension. And yeah, there we go. And oh yeah, and Billings is gone. Huh? Billings is fucking gone. You'll see right now. Then we got our tight end fullback room. Shout out to Jesper Horsted, our starting tight end as of right now. Woo! I love it. Jesper Horsted, the GOAT. Cole Fortingham. Yes, sir. Cole Fortingham. Clap it up for Cole Fortingham. Shout out to Cole Fortingham.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is
And
that?
Jacob Johnson. There we got Jacob Johnson. I like that we got Jacob Johnson back. So this is your 2023 as it stands right now. Tight end room. And fullback room. Clap it up. Shout out to the Raider room. Salute to my guy SC. Salute chat. Shout out to the Raider room. Good to see you. Yeah, this is your tight end as it currently stands right now. Let me see. Yep, as it stands right now. Then Here we go. Moving forward. The wide receiver room, which actually I like a lot. I actually do like a lot. Well, yeah. You could say that. Let's just go with that, huh? You got Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the game. I don't care what anybody says. Jacoby Myers, one of the most underrated slot receivers. Really good slot receiver. I really like Jacoby Myers. I actually had him on my free agent list last year. I wanted him last year. And I still want him now. Shit, fuck it. I'm good with Jacoby Myers there. Philip Dorsett brings speed to the team. Deep threat there. DJ Turner as well is our fourth receiver. So as you can see, this is your wide receiver room as it stands right now. And then you got the Chris Lacey, right? You still got Chris Lacey, and I mean, I didn't even put their names because I mean, let's be honest, right? Right? Let's be honest, right? But yeah, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see. Let me see. At a Chris side, because what do you mean it's Super Bowl, bro? What are you talking about, bro? We're gonna win a playoff game, bro. You're stressing too much. SC, can we please trade the McShit? No, it's a team for pre-McShit. I see the Raiders getting tight end with Josh Wall. Josh Wall is gonna be a top pick. I mean, not in the first round, but second, third. It's just the question is, will the Raiders pull the trigger on a Josh Wall? And I think Josh Wall's from Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or is that the Georgia guy? He's the Cincinnati guy, right? I think he's the one I drafted on my mock draft, my first mock draft, right? Um, Good thing it's only March. I know, right? As a courtesy stats, because my wide receivers will they fire are fire? What can I say? What? Oh my God! Look at Jimmy Bolton Hose, Jimmy Garoppolo in the building. He says my wide receivers, well they are fire. What can I say? So this is your wide receiver room as it stands right now. Is the last year wide receiver room better than this room? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me see. Then we got the defensive end room. I love this room. This defensive end room is really good. I like this room right here. We got Max Crosby, Pro Bowler, All Pro, one of the best defensive ends in the league. Yep. Clap it up. Clap it up. Chandler Jones, Chandler Patty Cake Jones, earning more than 20 million. Yep, Chandler Jones. Woo! Clap it up. Then we got. Oh my God, I forgot about Hunter Renfrow. The reason I didn't put Hunter Renfrow is because I feel. Thank you for bringing that up. The reason I didn't fully put Hunter Renfrow yet is because he's 50-50 right now on if he stays with the team or not. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of signs. And I'm not saying he's going to be traded. But I will say he's a guy that is 50-50 until they say we're not trading him at all. You feel me? You feel what I'm talking about? You see where I'm coming from? Like, they're taking calls for him. I'm just saying, until they say they're not trading him at all, 100% not trading him at all, then, I'll be like, all right, he's officially on. You get what I mean, right? So that's why I didn't put him. That's the only reason why I didn't put him. But if not, you could put Hunter Renfrow in the mix, and he's part of that wide receiver room. Shout out to Anthony Provincial. We only have a handful of non-playoff teams on our schedule this year. Fact. Renfrow stays, you think so? For sure. You might as well keep Renfrow. You could find favorite plus you're going to take this year. Quarterback room. Yeah, I already went past the quarterback room. It's only Chase Garbers and Jimmy Garoppolo. With this squad so far, the Raiders just might be in the running for Kittle. Just Josh Wallace from Cincy. I like him a lot. His pass blocking needs a lot of work, but I really like his receiving ability. Our whole front seven needs to be replaced except for Crosby and Tillery. Well, yeah, but moving on, right? Moving on. I so far did not put the DT room because I am very, very, how do I say this? I am very every time I see the DT room right now, I kind of have what's the word for it? Like a what the fuck, right? Like a what the fuck, that's that's the type of thing, right? So here we go. We got Max Crosby, Chandler Jones, right? We got Malcolm Kuntz, that hardly played snaps because Josh McDaniels didn't put him out there. But Malcolm Kuntz, clap it up for Malcolm Kuntz. Yes, a mental breakdown. Malcolm Kuntz in the building. Shout out to Malcolm Kuntz. And Adam Butler.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to say no more. I don't even know what to say no more, bro. I really don't know what to say, bro. We have so many holes that people think that drafting is gonna help this team 100%. Do people know that drafts are 50-50? You know, around 80% of players in drafts never work out in the NFL. Do people understand that? Can somebody please give me the official fucking number and percentage of how many people in the NFL draft actually are something? Like this whole we got 30 picks and 30 picks is enough to make this fucking team. Bro, I get it. You build through the draft as well, but you build through free agency as well. Like people think that free agency ain't shit. Free agency means a lot. Trust me when I say that. Free agency is where you get that veteran presence, that star talent, that impact player that you're 100% gonna get talent. That's free agency. And you get those type of players because when your rookies come in, they can learn under these talented, proven players. That's what I'm saying. The blueprint is in all the Super Bowl teams. The blueprint is right there. Go look at the Chiefs roster. Go look at the Eagles roster. Go look at the Patriots roster a couple years ago. Go look at what else do I have to say? The Buccaneers roster when they won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Go look at. I could keep going down the road. And that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, the blueprint is out there for a really good teams, for really good teams. You build through the draft and you build through free agency. You work with both sections. Not saying you 100% build your team on free agency. You have to build throughout everything. And I ain't gonna lie, if you were to tell me, let's actually go through it, right? As of starters, the Raiders starters last year. I'm gonna say Raiders starters last year. Let me repeat that. Let's count how many Raiders starters last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then if you consider Hunter Renfrow, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is starting, y'all. Let me let y'all know. 11, 12, 13, 14. And he was in and out, so I'm going to say 14. So there has been 14 starters that are still on this team. 14 starters. That's including wide receiver, quarterback. There's 2, 3 for running back and cornerback and receiving core. 14. And if you were to count returning, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 technically. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And 50% of the 30 are on practice squad last year. They were on the practice squad last year, and half of them said 90% of them didn't start. So just take that into consideration, right? I think if you were to ask me, I think, let me know what you guys feel. Is this a rebuild? That's the question I'm gonna throw out there to you guys. Is this a rebuild? And actually, let me put a poll up. Fuck it. Let's put a poll up. 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 I'm gonna put a poll. I'm gonna put a poll. How do you fucking put a poll? Okay, here we go. Is it a rebuild? Question, question, question. There we go. Go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll. On the top of your screen, you'll see it. On the top of your screen, you'll see it. On the very top of your screen, you'll see it right above the chat. You will see, is it a rebuild? Yes or no? 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 Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. There's more than 70 people in here, man. I want to at least see 60 votes. 60 votes. Let's see, man. Let's get 60 votes and I'll talk about it. So vote. It's on top of the thing, and right when you come into the chat, it should be on the bottom. Let me see. Let me see if it'll be on the bottom. Yeah, it'll be on the bottom. So go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. I really greatly appreciate it. Go vote, go vote, go vote. And I'll come back to it in a little. Let me check the poll still up. Let me make sure nothing happened. Let me see. We got 32 votes in there. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. Let's try to get that to 60. Let's try to get that to 60. We got 76 people in here, man. I appreciate you guys. If you guys can't hit that like button, we're just going based on the roster as of right now. Is this a rebuild? Go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. Shout out to Terrence. What's good, Terrence? Good to see you. Shout out to Frank White. Shout out to Desert Raider in the building. Jason Marshall's in the building as well. Go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll. Is this a rebuild? Is this a rebuild? Is this a rebuild? That's the question. That's the right question. LA Rams bought their team. They showed that you could go all in for 1 year. That's what they showed. That's what they showed. You feel me? That's what they showed. Go vote on the poll, y'all. Go vote on the poll. Go vote on the poll if you guys can. It's on the bottom of. It should be on the bottom of your screen or on top of the screen. Either one. One of them. Not sure though. Not sure though. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go back to where I was. The linebacker room. This is your linebacker room as it stands right now. I'm gonna continue to say it as it stands right now. And he says, "SC, be patient, my boy. Let Ziegler cook." Yes, he's cooking a whole lot of nothing. But hey, cook. Go ahead. Go ahead, cook. I'm letting him cook. I'm letting him cook. I'm letting him cook. I said something's brewing, so hopefully I'm right, right? You know. Anyways, we got Devon Diablo. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for Devon Diablo. We got Darian Butler. I like Darian Butler from Arizona State. Yep. Showed glimpses of being good. Luke Masterson. Oh, showed glimpses of good. And Robert Spillane, the new free agent.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I'm sorry. I know who Robert Spillane is. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to play that again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me actually rename that because it just shows it. Let me see. Drew Sanders or Jack Campbell be nice addition to that list. Yeah, facts. Let me see. Shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Michael. I just came to vote. I'm gonna send Josh McDaniels free tickets to the La Brea Tar Pits in hopes that he gets stuck and eaten by. Damn! What the fuck? Ern, what the fuck, yo? What in the fucking Jurassic Park? What the fuck? I wanted an airplane to fall out of the sky and land on someone. Please let it be. God damn, Ern, relax. Ern, I ain't going to that extent. Holy shit. Damn. What is this smoke about Jimmy G? Is it officially signed? No, not yet. Not yet, Anthony Provincial. Not yet. Kelsey is going to smoke a kick. I don't know, If you're talking about Travis Kelsey shit. Shout out to Key in the building. Y'all know Erd hates the big dummy, yeah. Most of us do. Wi-Fi Willie has the most up-to-date Raiders info. It's over for Jimmy G. Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't watch him, bro. Jesse Cardenas was good. What's good, Jesse Cardenas? Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else am I missing? Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Shout out to 911 JH Supremacy. What's good? Raiders ain't moving on till Josh McDaniels gets fired. Revamping Jason Marshall says, go vote on the poll. What is the poll votes at? We were 6-11 last year, so we know who we are. Let me see. What's the poll at? 57 votes. Let's get 3 more votes. Let's get 3 more votes, guys. 3 more votes. I at least want to get it to 60. If you guys can't get it to 70, we got 70 people in here. Go vote. Is this a rebuild? The more people vote on it, the better. Let me see. Go vote on the poll. Is this a rebuild? That's the poll. And hit that like button too while you're at it. Hit that like button. Jimmy was plan D. Brady retired. Passed on Rodgers. Passed on Lamar. So they settled with Jimmy Glass. Josh McDaniels just wants a yes man. And someone that won't challenge his dumbass Patriot way. There you go. Hit those likes as well, man. Hit those likes. I don't think he wants a yet. I just think that he wants somebody that knows the system. I'll tell you that much. Then we got the cornerback room. Clap it up. Brandon Faison returns. Nate Hobbs. He's back from injury. Nate Hobbs. Amik Robertson. Prove me wrong. And Sam Webb. Very underrated from Pitt. Moral of the story are your starting quarterbacks as of right now. I'm going to continue to say as of right now is Nate Hobbs, Brandon Faison, and Amik Robertson. Great secondary. I love it. And then you got Marcus Epps. Clap it up. Roderick Teamer. Clap it up. Trayvon Merrick. Clap it up. Trayvon Merrick back. My boy Isaiah Palomau. Yep. That's your safety room. So, the reason I'm showing you this, and the reason why I'm stressing, is because all I'm showing you is that this is the roster right now. As you could see, there's many holes, not only in the depth, but as a starter, and a lot of upgrades to be made. Now, can 13 draft picks really help this team? No. Reason being, not all 13 picks are guaranteed to be superstars in the league or even good players in the league. Out of 13 picks, usually 2 or 3 end up being actually decent if they play their cards right. That's how the NFL draft works. The NFL draft is 50-50. You don't know what you're going to get. You're just going to go based on college film, saying that this guy's going to be the next this and next that, and then they go in the NFL and they fuck it up. But there's a lot to do with this. It's coaching. Coaching is one of the most important things for a player that's coming out of the draft, because with right coaching, you're good. Bill Belichick is the perfect example of what a coach is supposed to be. Bill Belichick grabbed a lot of UDFAs, guys that we didn't even hear of, guys that weren't even talked about, and made them into superstars because of his coaching ability. You look at the J.C. Jackson. Why did J.C. Jackson go from the Patriots to the Chargers, get paid, and then fuck up? Before his injury, he was playing horribly because that system, that coaching staff doesn't work for him. I was saying this. It's Bill Belichick. You go with, moving forward, you go with Jack Jones last year. What happened? He looked pretty damn good. Then you go with Rasul Douglas, right? Rasul Douglas went from the Raiders, played all right in the preseason. Didn't look too good. They let him go. He went to the Packers. Out of nowhere, this guy looked like a fucking Pro Bowler. Keyshawn Nixon. Keyshawn Nixon was not that good. And then Keyshawn Nixon ended up becoming a kick returning specialist, a fucking goddamn motherfucking all pro bowler, goddamn all team, like. And I bet you, and then you look at, then you see the D tackle as far as the D tackle room. The reason I put the D tackle room because this is what the D tackle room looks as right now. Bilal Nichols, Neil Farrell Jr., Matthew Butler, Jerry Tillery, and I think I'm missing one or two. I think I'm missing one or two. If I'm not mistaken, let me actually double check that for you guys to make sure I'm not bugging. Let me see. That's defensive end, defensive tackle. Adam Butler. Adam Butler. He's a defensive end slash DT. Then you got Cal Pecco, and that's it. Cal Pecco. Cal Pecco. Michael the Raider Ray Cloud is here. Ziegler only set on 5 out of 12 starters on the Ziegler only set on 5. What? SC, don't show the DB rule because there's no one. I mean, I already showed it. You want to see it again? The two TCs that were drafted last year were inactive 15 of 17 games last year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I even hate Jack McDaniels now because of this fuckboy. So, as you can see, there's many places to upgrade. There's many places to improve in, and there's many positions that we need to fill. Yep. And people are already calling this team a playoff team. Look, I could sit here and be very biased and do the same thing I did last year and say that we're going to be a 12-win team. I could sit here and be like, hey, y'all, you know what? I know what I said last year. I said last year we were going to make the playoffs and win a playoff game, and it didn't happen. But best believe this year is our year. Jimmy Garoppolo, one of the best winning quarterbacks in the league, went to a Super Bowl. Even though he lost, he's still one of the best winning quarterbacks as of right now. He throws the deep ball like Josh Allen. We got Devontae motherfucking Adams. We still got Hunter Renfrow. We got that boy Cole Fortingham and Jesper Horsted that is better than Darren Waller and Foster Moreau. We also got Brandon Bolden back that was 100% better than All-Pro Pro Bowler Alec Ingold. We also got a very good offensive line, one of the best offensive lines in the league, top 5 offensive line in the league. We got Colton Miller had a phenomenal season last year. We got Alex Bars, bro, because he got bars, you feel me? Both in the field and outside the field. We also got Andre motherfucking James. We also got Dylan Parham, all rookie. We also got Brandon motherfucking Parker, the best right tackle in all of the fucking NFL. Brandon Parker, BP, the best tackle that we got. Then you got motherfucking this defense. You got Mad Max Crosby, all pro, Super Bowl, right? He go take us to the promised land. Then you got Chandler Patty Cake Jones, one of the best outside linebackers in the league, all pro, Hall of Famer, at $20 million worth of money. And then you got Marcus Epps, one of the best safeties in all the NFL, made the Super Bowl last year. Then you got Trayvon Merrick, that's going to have a phenomenal second season. He did bad last year, but that don't matter because he's going to improve a lot. Roger Teamer, the GOAT. And then you got Brandon motherfucking Faison. Brandon Faison. All pro corner there. Better than Jalen Ramsey. Then you got Then you got Nate Hobbs coming back from injury. Hell yeah, Nate Hobbs. Very versatile. Put him back in slot. And then Amik Robertson. He proved me wrong last year. And then you got motherfucking Sam Webb. You feel me? And then you got your linebacker group. You got that boy Devon Diablo, one of the best linebackers in the league. You got Robert Spillane, one of the best run defenders in the league. You got Darion Butler, yeah, an upcoming guy, and you got Luke Masterson. Fuck yeah. That to me is a playoff team. Hell yeah. And then we got the almighty Josh McDaniels, one of the best head coaches in all of the NFL. Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels made Bill Belichick. Josh McDaniels made Mac Jones. Josh McDaniels made Tom Brady. And he could make Jimmy G great again. And yes, for all them haters out there, fuck you haters. You guys are hating for no reason. Yes, he fucked up at Denver Broncos, but can't we all make mistakes? Can't we all make mistakes? We all make mistakes in life. It's okay, because we get a second chance. And Josh McDaniels has a second chance. It was only his first year last year. It was only his first year last year. So don't worry, y'all. It's Derek Carr that fucked up our team last year, man. Fuck, man. That boy Jimmy G could run circles around Derek Carr. Jimmy G was the reason why the Niners were the Niners. Jimmy G is the reason they made that Super Bowl. But SC experience. Do you know that their running backs? Do you know the Niners running backs ran for 700 yards in the playoffs and 6 touchdowns? Hey, that don't matter. Who was under center? It don't matter. It don't matter who was under center. Jimmy G was under center. So the W's is on Jimmy G. The W's are on Jimmy G. Fuck you talking. I don't care if the cornerback is an all-pro Pro Bowler with 6 interceptions and 3 pick sixes in the Super Bowl. Jimmy G was under center because all that matters is the quarterback. The quarterback is the win-losses, is the team. And then we got Patrick Graham. Better than Gus Bradley. But SC, do you know that Gus Bradley had a better defense than Patrick Graham last year? And we have better talent? That don't matter. What the fuck? What are you looking at, PFF? Are you looking at PFF? What the fuck? Patrick Graham is 100% better than him. Damn. Why are people so negative? We're a playoff team. Yes, every year we say, oh, it's going to be our year. But this year is our year. Because we're making the right moves. This ain't no rebuild. This is a retooling. God damn. I can't believe. Hopefully nobody's taking me fucking serious, bro. I hope nobody in the chat is taking me serious, bro. I'm being sarcastic, bro. And on a serious note, shout out to Angel, man. Hey, you have a family emergency, man. Prayers, hope all is well, and hopefully everything ends up well, man. Blessings, praying for you, praying for your family. Hopefully that family emergency gets taken care of and in a good way as well. Prayers to you, Angel. Much love for even being here. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, I hopefully people didn't take me serious, bro. About me gaslighting the fuck out of this team, bro. Because all I'm seeing, I'm sorry, I disagree with 90% of the nation right now, bro. And I know I may be attacked, but I don't give a fuck because I'm tired of being biased, bro. Hey, I'm tired of being biased. I've been biased for way too fucking long, bro. I've been biased for way too damn long, bro. There's a difference between positive and biased, bro. And I think a lot of the nation is biased right now, bro. Yes, this team hasn't played a single snap in the NFL season. That is correct. That's 100% correct. They haven't played a single snap. But if you're going to tell me right now, last year's roster wasn't 10 times better than this roster. And yes, this roster is not over yet. I'm going to repeat that again. This roster's not over yet. But people are making it seem like this team alone is already a playoff team. I'm gonna say this is you can't sit here and tell me that the talent that we had last year was worse than this year. And you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Josh McDaniels is gonna be a very, very good head coach. It's called denial. Yeah, I think it's denial. For me, I'm not doing that bias shit no more, bro. Fuck what they talking about, bro. Fuck the goddamn the media, the NFL media. It's freaking fuck all that. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, we could sit here and be positive, but if there's one thing I learned about being a Raider fan is we always put our hopes up to get disappointed. And I feel like if you never have hopes, you will never be disappointed. And that's a little bit of a lesson, a life lesson for in general that I learned. You feel me? Is that if you don't have no expectations and if you don't have no hopes, you will never be disappointed. Never. So I'm not gonna be disappointed because SC pessimist. Eric, you need a hug too. I don't need a hug. You know what I need? I need a Super Bowl. I need another ring. That's gonna make me feel 100% better. I'm going to be praying on Morg's downfall this season. God damn, Julio Coolio. Why? You don't like Morg? But yeah, that's the roster as of right now. Let me see. Actually, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see. What was I gonna do? Where the fuck is the thing? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to bring it up. But yeah. Oh, I was gonna look at the poll too. This roster too. I sent you the link too, Gabe. If you want to pull up this roster too. Not an NWA, not NWA Nation without hope next season. Ever since I saw Morg flinch away from the game winning against the Rat, oh, I hated that, bro. Shout out to Ray Love. Shout out to Ray Love in the building. Actually, let me see. All right, let me close this poll. So 81%. 81%. And there was 83 votes. 81% said it's a rebuild. God damn. Holy shit. 83% says it's a rebuild. Out of 83 votes, 81% said it's a rebuild. Majority. Okay. It's not really on our current coach, our GM, not their fault, in my opinion. Now let me ask you this. I want to put this in perspective in everybody's eyes right now. I want to know your guys' take, right? We blame the last regime, right, for what we got right now. Oh, I seen 81. Did I get it twisted? I think I switched it then. It's 76%, 81 votes. That might be where I switched it. Okay. 81 total votes because I accidentally ended the poll and it doesn't show me fully and I had to memorize it. So 81%, 76 votes. Still majority said rebuild. Let me put this in perspective, right? A lot of people like to say that they're cleaning up the last regime's mess, right? All right. Let's go down the roster, right? Devontae Adams is, of course, Josh McDaniels, right? Josh Jacobs. What regime did Josh Jacobs come out of? Can somebody tell me? What regime did Josh Jacobs come out of? What regime did Colton Miller come out of? What regime did Andre James come out of? Right? We could keep going down, right? Yep. What regime, right? Jermaine Illuminor, a lot of people value him high. So for the people that value him high, what regime did he come from? Originally, he didn't come from this regime. Yes, originally from his start of his career, he did. But I'm saying as of the Raiders who brought him in. You me. Jermaine Lin. Then moving on, right? Go on the defensive side of the ball. You got the defensive side of the ball. Max Crosby, what regime did he come out of? Can somebody tell me? What regime did he come out of? Malcolm Kuntz, which is he's a good player. He just never got snaps. I don't know why. What did he come out of, right? Denzel Perriman, which he's gone now, right? He's not here no more. I mean, hopefully he comes back, right? Nate Hobbs, Amik Robertson. Nate Hobbs, Amik Robertson. What regime did he come out of? Trayvon Merrick, Roderick Teamer. Where did he come out of? Now, let me put this in perspective. That's more than half of the starters right there. Right? That actually made an impact on the team. So now you look at the people they got rid of, right? Derek Carr. Right? Derek Carr was the last regime out. Jonathan Hankins. He was part of the last regime. Left. Played in the playoffs with the Cowboys. Actually sacked Tom Brady in the playoffs and actually made an impact on that defensive line. So there's that. Then you got Keyshawn Nixon, Rasul Douglas. Well, actually, Keyshawn. No. What's his name? I don't care about Trayvon Mullen, to be honest. Everybody knows I'm not a fan of Trayvon Mullen, so I'm glad they got rid of his ass. Jonathan Abram and Tanner Muse. You know what's funny? I don't know if you guys seen the Seahawks playoff game, but Jonathan Abram was there for the last few wins towards the end of the season and actually played in the playoff game starting. And Tanner Muse. I think Tanner Muse was the one. If I'm missing, he was another one that did pretty good. And now you look at who they didn't get rid of, right? This regime's people, right? Let's think of this regime's people, right? Jayon Brown. How do you guys feel about Jayon Brown? How do you guys feel about Jayon Brown, right? Harmon, Deron Harmon, pretty good. Then you got Neil Farrell, Matthew Butler. That only played 15 out of the 7. They only played 2 games last year. Right. Then you got Adams, which is top wide receiver. Brandon Bolden. Amir Abdullah. Zamir White, Brendan Brown. Right. So I could keep going, right? So there's more talent that came from the last regime that came from this regime. That's all I can say. Oh shit. Parker, the all pro, just like a bad dream. Let me see. Let's bring back John Gruden in the car because we won a Super Bowl with them. John Gruden won a Super Bowl. Carr didn't. Because we won a Super Bowl with them. Oh, I see what you're talking about. It took me a little bit while. It took me a little while to understand that. At first I was like, huh? You know what? This might be a bold take, and we may never know. But Gruden's team was improving by year. His first year coming here was shit. His second year improved. He went 88, and then his third year he improved. And I mean, technically, Gruden's team was the year before last year, where we made the playoffs when Rich Bisaccia took over. That's technically John Gruden's team. So, you know, Just saying. Just saying. But we may never know because we don't know, right? But if you want to speak the facts, Jimmy Garoppolo never won a Super Bowl, and he had a better team around him and a better coaching staff. So if you want to talk facts and you want to talk about Super Bowls, Derek Carr and Jimmy G are on the same boat when it comes to no Super Bowls under none of their belts. And a Super Bowl win. If you lose, it don't matter. Second place don't mean shit. You're a loser. It's all about being first. At the end of the day, one team wins every year. And the other 31 teams are sitting at home crying. Yo, Eric, this is a Dodger question. What's your thoughts on Freddie Freeman's injury? I hate it that it's a hamstring, but he's going to be back soon. They said it's not going to be a long term. What is the over and under on the Raiders doing better or worse? Do a poll, SC. What is the over under? I can't even give an over and under right now. I got to wait till the official record goes. Like last year was like 8.5. And I thought it was going to be I thought it was gonna be guaranteed, but no. How many times did Carr go to Super Bowl? 0 times. I'll give you that. 0 times. 0 times. 0 times. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit devious today. I'm feeling a little bit I'm feeling a little bit debatey. I have some energy. Let's debate, Holly. Let's debate. Let's have a civil debate, huh? Let me show you something real quick. Real quick. Let me just show you something real quick. Give me a second. Let me make sure this is the right Super Bowl. No, it wasn't 2019. What the fuck? It wasn't 2019. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, 2019 season. And there's season schedule. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me show you something because everybody always wants to give Jimmy Garoppolo 100% credit, and I feel like Raheem Mostert is getting put under the bus. You feel me? So this was their Super Bowl, right? This was the Super Bowl. Y'all want to talk about how you got a playoff win, right? You're telling me right now. First playoff game. First playoff game, right? I'm going to just show that now, right? Now we're going to continue. We go out for conference against the Packers, which is crazy that the Packers never won shit. Like, the Packers can never beat the Niners. It's weird. Anyways. All right, here we go. This is the second playoff game, conference championship. Just want everybody to stare at it real quick. You're gonna see what point I'm trying to make right now. Just wait before anybody assumes what I'm trying to say. Just wait. It's a point that I don't think anybody's gonna get. But y'all see this, right? This was the conference championship. Then you go to the Super Bowl, right? This is the Super Bowl. All right. So as you can see, now here comes my point, right? We've been mediocre for so far that people want, and this is when he was healthy, and that's another point. That's the first point, actually. That's the first point. This is when he was, as you can see, with the really good run game and really good defense, he got the job done, and I'm gonna give him 100% credit on that. He did just enough for win, even though it wasn't the best touchdown interception ratio. He still threw a pretty accurate ball on all three occasions, and I give him 100%. of credit when it comes to he did enough to win those certain games as far as he needed to pass the way he passed, and he did it on a accurate level. Besides the touchdown interception ratio, he did a pretty good job at accuracy. 20 out of 31 passes is pretty damn good in the Super Bowl. So I will give him 100% credit on that. 100% credit. Now, where I don't give him credit is that a lot of people are saying that Jimmy G and everything falls on Jimmy G for that Niners team. And that's all people have been saying, right? Everybody always wants to bring up the Derek Carr, right? Derek Carr this, Derek Carr that, Derek Carr didn't make it to the Super Bowl, Derek Carr this. But then last year and the year before, the same people saying that are the same people that said that Derek Carr was better than Jimmy Garoppolo. And that Derek Carr didn't have a team around him. Last year, I came into the YouTube scene. You know when I came into the YouTube scene? I came into the YouTube scene after we got absolutely blown out by the Chiefs. And then we started winning games after that. And what did everybody say? Oh, damn, Carr. Yeah. Okay, Carr. If he makes the playoffs, I will shut up. That's what everybody said. I will shut up. What happened? He made the playoffs. They shut it up. We go into the offseason. Everybody's talking about Carr's being MVP. He failed. Then Carr's out of the picture. Then Jimmy G comes in. And now out of a sudden, just because Jimmy G is in the silver and black, we're going to be hypocrites and say that Jimmy G is him. I just don't like how people go back and forth with this. I'm sticking with my thing. I think Jimmy G is on the same bracket as Carr. And this whole time we needed to improve at the quarterback position, and that's all we wanted. I don't think we improved. But I got somebody backstage, and I know he's got a different take than me. And I'm glad that he came on because I would always like a good conversation with everybody, man. At the end of the day, we're all Raider fans, man. We all got different things, and that's what I like about my channel because nobody goes personal at each other. And that's what I love about this channel. So I have a lot of love for a lot of you people in the chat, man. And it's all love at the end of the day, man. We got agreed to disagree, and at the same time, at the end of the day, we just want to win, right? My boy here, from Southern California, you feel me? And let me actually take this off the fucking screen. Hold it. Smoke at hour, you feel me? 420 somewhere all the time, 24/7. He's always locked and loaded. You need something to smoke? He got you, bro. He got you. My boy here, Raider.
Scraggin.
Hey,
Chilling.
how you feeling?
Chilling, dog. Just chilling. Just waiting on supposedly big news coming. Supposedly that's why there's a
seen
report
that.
that's why the press conference was probably delayed to tomorrow.
Do you how do I say this? Do you think that those reports of big news is actually gonna happen? Like 100%?
I think if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen today, and I think it's probably gonna involve Renfro too, dog, because of the guaranteed money that he has that goes into effect tomorrow. For him, I think it's like $4 million they have to give him by tomorrow or something like that. So if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be today. I think today will be the day. So I think that's what they're waiting on, either to move that contract or and hopefully use that money to work on whatever trade that they're working on. And I think that's why they're waiting on to do the press conference tomorrow. Because I think a failed physical would have that shit would have been public already, though. Like that shit would already have came out for sure. Like there was speculation about it, but never know actual somebody actually saying that was true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. And, I said something was brewing to start. I mean, like I said, if we get a really good defensive player out of Brady, all for it. You feel me? But we just gotta see what happens, right? I hope it's for the best, right? He said, "Thank you, Eric, Jimmy, and Carr are pretty much the same. So ask yourself, Carr, 40 million doesn't know the system, or Jimmy, 11.33 million per year in guarantees and knows the system. Who would you pick? You know what I would pick? You really want to know who I would pick? I'll tell you who I would pick. I would pick a better quarterback than them two. That's what I would pick. Because in the AFC West, this ain't where the Saints play, where Carr's playing now. Carr's the best quarterback in that division over there. You know why? Because all the quarterbacks are garbage. I mean,
Baker Mayfield's gonna outplay him, dog.
If Baker Mayfield outplays him in that,
Baker outplayed him last year in the fucking Rams game. Shit.
Oh Don't even get me started on that Rams game, bro. We were there, bro. I was right there in the end zone, bro, where Van Jefferson caught it. I was so, bro. I was, I almost jumped off the fucking top of the fucking stage. Like,
I think the Saints kind of know it too. I think that's the reason why they fucking re-signed Jameis Winston.
so, you know, Jimmy has a hangnail gone for the
And
season.
then the Panthers look like they're getting pretty good too, dog. The Panthers, well, they're gonna
You
take
got
their.
the number
I
one
think
pick,
they're gonna
right?
have their quarterback for sure. It depends on who now. There's supposedly, speculation out there that there's talks of maybe even Richardson going first. I don't believe in that shit, but I mean, who knows? What if Stroud or fucking Young come in and ball, because they have some pretty good pieces out there. Who did they just sign at running back? I know they just signed somebody at running back.
God, who was it? Oh my god, let me actually. Let me see.
But I think I don't think they'll win. And then the Falcons are getting a better out there too. They're starting to use a lot of
Oh,
money.
Falcons are. Yep.
Use a lot of money,
So,
and then
Miles Sanders.
oh
Sanders
yeah,
from
Miles
the Eagles.
Sanders went to the Panthers.
Besides that, they have their defense is very young and good, talented. Remember, we wanted like two of their players last year. We wanted J.C. Horn and what's his name?
Yeah, no,
Derek Brown, and then
nobody wanted to trade. They
yeah,
didn't want to give up a Brian Burns. Remember, Brian Burns was a fucking. They
that
offered
too.
2 first-round picks, and like I guess they believe in him that much. You know what I mean?
They got T.J. Carey over there, Corey Littleton, Derek Brown. Yeah, Brian Burns, like you said, Amari Barno. I like Amari Barno, the rookie last year. He's a speedster. He's a speedster. But yeah, shout out to Thomas Hernandez. Shout out to everybody, man. If you guys can't hit that like button, so earlier I made a poll before you. I think it was before you showed up. I want to see your take on it. I put the question: is this a rebuild? And there was 81 votes. Out of 81 votes, 73 said yes, it's a rebuild. What do you
I think
feel this
it's
is?
rebuild defense for sure, dog. Because I mean, it's just there's nobody on the field. There's nobody on really on contract, dog. So it for sure it's a rebuild defense. But as far as the offense, I don't think so. But it's much easier to rebuild, one part of a team than to rebuild the whole team. You know what I mean? When you're getting like, when Gruden came and he started getting rid of everybody, you know what I mean? Offense, defense, everybody, you know what I mean? So I think it's a little bit better, a little bit easier, I would say, to rebuild one half of your team than to rebuild, especially when you have a staple on that defense. You know what I mean? You have Max. You know what I mean? I think Spillane's going to be a pretty good pickup. I like Epps. You know what I mean? Re-signing Tillery. So you got some pieces. You know what I mean? You got some starters there. Now it's getting 3 or 4 starters. Maybe in the draft. You know what I mean? Then you got legitimately like at least 7, 8 starters right there. You know what I mean? I think that's on the defense. So I think there's a way to rebuild this defense through this draft but that's only if they're going to use everything on defense. You know what I mean? Because there's still talks of maybe going out and getting a right tackle or something like that. So it's like, I think if they do, emphasize on fixing that defense in the draft, they can. It's just to me, it's a lot easier to rebuild half of a team than to. So I would agree on half of it, maybe it's a rebuild, but I think the offense is straight. Other than the fucking, of course, his fucking injury that's the biggest question. You know what I mean? Fucking with Jimmy G, the injury bug.
He said Hunter Carpenter reports no hangouts. Where did you see that? He said no hangouts on contract that Raiders are knee deep in a big acquisition that requires their undivided attention.
Yeah, because supposedly that was that's the reason why too that they didn't do the press conference this today either, because there's they don't want nothing to kind of like take away from the press conference. You know what I mean? No news to be like breaking news in the middle of his press conference, and they'd be like, oh, we got another player to take away from his press conference. So they want to get this, I guess, supposedly, if it's real, get the trade done or whatever they have in store, and you know what I mean, and do the press conference tomorrow when everything's already in place.
He said fake Twitter blow account, so you had a fake account. I was about to say, but There is still speculation on a lot of things of what it could be, right? If you remember last year, I think it was. I'm trying to think. It wasn't the J.R. Brown conference. It was one conference of a player that we acquired last year, and that one got delayed by a heavily amount of time, then got postponed to the next day, and that same next day, I believe, if not, it was the following day. It was Devontae Adams. So I'm not saying it's gonna be like that, but we seen this same shit last year. In that sense, shout out to Jack Hanna. Poll: This is a better team before McShit. Yeah, shout out to Jack Hanna.
I'm gonna
I
go
ain't
with
gonna lie, bro. This Josh McDaniels debate. I don't know about you. I know it's been a debate for the past 9 years with the other quarterback, right? Uh, do you think this Josh McDaniels debate is gonna be worse than that? I think.
I think it'll be. It's a lot easier to get rid of a coach though than to get rid of a fucking quarterback because it's like what I mean. So I think that's you're always going to because those are the guys on the field. You know what I mean. So I think there's gonna be a lot of shit talking always about McDaniel's and all that shit. But I think it's always gonna come back to the players in the end. You know what I mean. So because they're the ones that pretty much hold the cards, bro. Because if he can actually put together a good team, it's I mean all that shit changes. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's winning cures everything, like they say. You know what I mean? But it's still far. I think it's still far fetched though because I do. Like I was saying the first day, I like the Jimmy G pickup, but I was also waiting on more pickups and shit like that. So I'm still waiting. Pretty much seeing it's still so incomplete. This roster still I think to me is so incomplete. There's still so much things that can happen. In the next even couple of days, and that's talking even before the draft. You know what I mean? So like, who's to say we don't even get two more starters? On the defense, and then the draft, you got the ammo, though. You got the ammo to go pick up 2, 3 starters, just like like the fucking Seattle did, just like Kansas City did, just like Philadelphia did. You know what I mean? And it's just, and the reason why I think, earlier about the regime. You know what I mean? I just think that this regime hasn't had a full regime like Ziegler. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't had the full off season, the full slate of draft picks to even say to like how many guys we've had that we've actually drafted that have hit. You know what I mean? So like I think that one I'm still a little bit kind of waiting on too because last year in the minimal amount of draft picks that we had, you know what I mean? I still think we got some value out of it, especially in Dylan Parham, Mumford, the other two guys though. And you know how Ziegler likes his undrafted free agents. You know what I mean? Fucking, he was a scout with Jacoby Myers. He was a scout with fucking. Earlier they were saying all the undrafted free agents that I guess that have came out under either his scouting or through even last year the Raiders with Darian Butler, and Darian Butler didn't get much time, so we don't really know what we got in him. But Masterson, DJ Turner, you know what I mean. So he likes his undrafted free agents, so he could still find value even after the draft. You know what I mean, with the amount of draft picks that we already have. So that's why I think there's still, and I think a lot of us were preaching, even last year and years before, when we were giving off those bad contracts, fucking left and right, Corey Littleton and all those fucking, bad contracts. I think we would always be iterating, we have to build through the draft. That's the only way. That's the only way we're gonna, ever sustain, winning. That's the only way we're ever gonna sustain winning because you win when you got guys studs under your rookie contract. So I think this is the year we do that. And the only thing that's giving me confidence in that is because you were able to find a couple of gems in last year's draft with a limited amount that you were.
Mhm. It's going to be interesting, and I'm checking Twitter right now to see if anything. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I think that this gives the NFL draft even more of an importance to
Yeah,
us and the Raiders, because it's going to be more of a what's going to happen, who are they going to choose, what direction they're going with. Because at the end of the day, we could talk about we could talk about mock jazz. We could say who we want, but at the end of the day, they're gonna get who they want, and it could be somebody completely different than what we all want, and they could be good or they could be bad. It just depends. Um, like I said, but I hope all these reports that are coming out right now about speculation of why Jimmy G hasn't signed. Hopefully, none of it has to do with his injury and physical. Hopefully, it's everything to do with the trade coming in, or they're directing their head, because if they have to direct their head to the point where they have to cancel a press conference, that means they're in a meeting with whatever team they're talking to, and it's about to be a whole ass hour upon hours of what they're gonna do, and those trades that usually take hours talking about. I'm telling you, it's gonna be, how do I say this? It's going to be a splash. I just can't pinpoint who, because there hasn't been any trade rumors anywhere, or even trade calls from any team or any players on the trade block. Everybody that was on the trade block already got traded, so it's gonna be interesting to see who they're trying to point their turn their heads towards. Saludos, Jaime. What's good? Good to see you. Um, Pull above or 6-11 this season. Damn, Terrence. Oh, it's 0 and 17, 1 and 16. Damn, this yo, that is bad. Yo, who that motherfucking Eagles movie with the kicker that was a garbage man? Who? You probably
Vince
know.
Papelli, Vince
Uh,
Papelli, when that movie Victory or Invincible.
mm,
He was some dude off the street that the fucking Eagles a long time ago. They put like on the radio. They were just like, oh, we have open tryouts, and then fucking hundreds of people showed up, and they actually found somebody off the street that fucking put them on their roster. Dog.
mm,
That never played fucking really, like football before. Like did play football, but didn't play, professional football before that.
mm-hmm. I feel it. I feel
It's
it.
a movie. It's a Disney movie. But it was a true story, I guess. It was a Vince Papali or something like that.
TB12 made a loss, a last second call to McCoy. I don't trust Jimmy to be healthy for more than 11 games. Hopefully he does. Shout out to Richard C. Salute Nation. Salute to you. 10 and 6, 11 and 6 this year. We win the games we should have won last year. Hopefully, right? Has to be something serious to get to a press conference. Contract numbers are already agreed to before he even flies out. So if the Raiders or Jimmy G wanted to change numbers last minute, that's a bad but. Yeah, someone had our preseason team go 4-0 last year. Let's hope we hit more K1 starters with as much draft capital as ever. I ain't gonna lie. There was in the back, but Eric, your audio sucks. My audio's bad.
I think it's because it's kind of like going like it's like lowering and hiring a little bit.
Hello, hello, hello. Is that better?
There it is. That's better.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, you're
Um.
good.
Oh, gee, this ain't a dynasty no more. This is a fucking joke. Do you? Any of you actually have hope this season will be? I
Hey,
bro,
maybe him saying that, maybe we're the opposite
make
again.
us good.
Maybe we're the opposite
Yeah.
again.
What do they call it? The reverse psychology.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Shout out to Pyro though. What's good, Pyro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm done going 4-0 on the preseason, bro. We went 4-0 twice, and both of the seasons have been absolute shit. We did it a couple years back, and then we did it last year, and we went to shit. So hopefully we don't go 4-0 again in the preseason, but hopefully we go like 1-3 and shit.
I think also too, like earlier too, when you were saying the stats from Jimmy G in that playoff run, I think that's it's because that's the year that fucking Mostert, what I mean, at the end of the year, that dude was tearing it up, dog. That dude like literally had like at the end of that year had two back-to-back 200-yard games, had a game for 220 yards in the playoffs. So that's why I was like, I look at that playoff run and it's like if you're averaging almost 200 to 300 yards a game, there ain't really no need to pass. You know what I mean? So that's why I think Jimmy G's numbers were a little down that year, of course, in the playoffs, because I mean, when you're averaging that much and winning, making it to the playoffs, you don't. There's no need to change the playbook. You know what I mean? Nobody could stop the run game that year. You know what I mean? That their fucking design run plays that year were fucking. It was just crazy, dog. They would run the 2, 3, same plays over and over, but they were just so effective that like you really didn't even need to fucking pass the ball.
Yeah. No facts. And shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Pyro in the building, 808, Spliff Mode in the building, OG in the building, All Eyes in the building. Good to see all you guys. Dark Atheist was good. Good to see you. But
And you've seen
overall,
in the playoffs. I mean, you've seen in the Super Bowl that year too. Like the year the game that they actually did like kind of not even struggle because they still rushed for more than 100 yards in that game
Right.
in the Super Bowl. You've seen that like it wasn't the numbers that they were getting in the previous wins in the playoffs. So you've seen Jimmy G's numbers go up a little bit. I mean the interceptions didn't help because he threw one at the end of the game and shit like that. Against the Kansas City to lose the game and shit. But the yards went up. You can see the yards go up to 220. You know what I mean? The Super Bowl because their running game wasn't on that game. So I mean, if your running game is that good, and we have a running back, so I think it's just I don't know, bro. I think that year he was good enough. He's good enough, I think, to get us. It's just to me, his play is not. It's the fucking being healthy, being all of that shit. I mean, that's what's fucking in this league, dog. It's the risk you take, but when you got guys getting hurt, more often than others, it is a question mark, and it's always gonna be a question mark.
facts. And I'm trying to see right now, um, how many games he officially played last year. He played. He
10.
started
I think they were 7-3.
10. He went 7-3. Let me see. What weeks were that? Was that the beginning of the season? Did he start right off the bat? Oh no, Trey Lance did. And
Trey Lance started the first game. Got hurt in the first game.
He got hurt in the first game, huh?
Yeah,
Let me see.
that's what was fucked up, and they had to put it in him right. They had to put it in him in right away and shit. He was like, I think he was 7-3 or 6-3 as a starter or something like that.
I'm trying to see right now where that week, that specific week. Why don't I see it? Did they have a bye week that week? Did the Niners have a bye week early?
I don't think so because I don't think they had a bye week till like week 10. I think.
Oh, here we go. Jimmy G, where's number 10? Let me see. Oh fuck! I'm gonna pop this on the screen right now. Okay,
Right
you know what?
here.
Let's have a little bit of a, how do you like to call it?
It was.
Where is it?
There it is.
Let's have a little bit of how do you like to call it? A little bit of a film study. Let's do a little bit of it. This was him last year. Let's see what he could do against Carolina. I don't remember this game exactly, but look, I'm gonna just skim through it. I'm not gonna go full blown fucking look at this and look at that. Shout out to Queen Raider. What's good, Queen? Good to see you. Shout out to Sean Johnson as well. What's good, Sean Johnson? Jermaine Illuminor has agreed to terms to re-sign with the Raiders. Oh, well, we got Illuminor back.
What?
I believe Sean Johnson. I mean, I would think
That better not be the fucking big news.
Bro, don't even say that, bro. Don't even say that. Fucking hell. Where did you see this, Sean Johnson, bro? Where did you see this, bro?
It better not be the fucking big news, dog.
He did resign. Oh my god. That better not be the big news. Oh my.
Fucking go crazy. Go crazy right now, dog. Fucking change my mind right now, damn it. That's the one guy that fucking I hate Illuminor, dog.
Bro. A lot of play action passes here for Jimmy Garoppolo, man. He loves George Kittle, bro. He loves.
That's what the one thing though too. Like, I think but what's his name did make it kind of like he did kind of iterate that he was I think he is gonna take a tight end in this draft, dog, because this draft is supposedly deep for tight ends, and you already heard Ziegler in an interview talking about it, saying that this draft is deep for tight ends. I think that was the reason behind trading Waller, especially with his injury, fucking his history.
Okay. And here's Jimmy G throwing a little bit of a pass there. I believe this is tight end again. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. They need to give him a tight end though, regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah, This was the Niners last year. This was when Jimmy G was starting. Jimmy G, of course, played. Like Gabe said, 10 games, and then got hurt too. Which the Niners had an interesting path last year. Even though I fucking hate them, they had 3 quarterbacks, and they still put up the wins they did, each of them, which is crazy. That's what happens when you build a team around a quarterback, man. As much as the Niners are pussies and fuck their fan base, but they know how to build a team. I'll tell you that much. They know how to build a team. Let me see. And get
This
that,
is
man,
John
get those
Lewis
San
got-
Francisco Giants shit out of my fucking. Get that San Francisco Giants shit off my fucking comments. Fuck, man. Fuck them Giants. Man, I can't believe the Lakers lost yesterday. By the way, fucking
fucking
Lakers, bro.
stupid. I don't know why. What are they doing? What are they doing? Like sitting fucking Anthony Davis, though. What are they
It
doing
don't make
sitting
sense,
Anthony
bro.
Davis at a time like this? Like, that's just fucking retarded.
You know what it is, bro?
Retarded, dog.
They had too
Fucking
much confidence against this Rockets, bro. They thought they were gonna
yeah,
beat the
that was
shit out of
just
them.
retarded to do, dog. Like what? Like he himself said that he felt good, no hurt, no, nothing in his leg, nothing. But he's not cleared to play in back-to-backs yet. Like what the fuck? That's some bullshit. That was just some bullshit. But there's a big game tomorrow, dog. They play the team that's literally like directly in front of them in the Mavericks.
But they better start everybody. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, well he's played tomorrow. The only one not playing tomorrow is fucking LeBron, of course, until he comes back, I guess.
These are the plays I want to see with the Raiders, though, where it's a little screen pass, and they had a lot of pulling going on from the offensive line, and look how fast he went. That could be easier with Amir Abdullah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. People think that Amir Abdullah is garbage. That guy is a speedster when it comes to receiving, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Like that's exactly what we need, bro. We need these quick passes. I don't know why we didn't do it last year. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. We did it all preseason, but then when it came to the actual regular season, they couldn't do it. I figured out the formula that tells when Ziggler and McDaniels are lying to the nation. It's when those motherfuckers' lips are moving. Rockets fans here. I don't know what we're doing beating the C's and Lakers back to back. Need that first pick. You want the first pick?
Wembanyama, they wanted to get that dude from France, that Wembanyama guy.
Damn, fuck. Didn't you guys just pick in the first pick last year? And the year before?
And it's never fucking even a guarantee that they're gonna, fucking get the first pick. They have the best chance though, because they still have the worst record. But like K-Hop, if Luka comes back, we just beat them with Luka, dog, and we didn't even have fucking Anthony Davis in that game, like a week and a half ago. So I mean, that don't. The Dallas is reeling right now too. They ain't playing any much better.
You know who want to play first round? I don't know about you, but I want to meet the fucking Warriors for first round, bro. I just want to beat the Warriors, bro. So people like Ern could just shut up already. Like that's
fucked up. You see the news with Andrew Wiggins, dog? I don't think the Warriors are doing anything this year, dog.
Wait, what
Andrew Wiggins was one of their biggest parts of their fucking, they won that championship last year because he was literally like their second best player in the fucking playoffs. And that dude, if the fucking reports are fucking true, dog, that shit's fucked up. Supposedly, he's been out because he just found out that his wife has been cheating on him with his best friend, and his kids are not his.
Wait. Repeat that again. Wait.
He found out that his wife is cheating on him with his best friend, and I think one of the 2 kids is possibly not his. Bro, that is some
Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? That's so fucked.
That is fucked up.
That is so fucked up, bro.
Even if he does come back, that fool's mind's not gonna be right, dog. The Warriors ain't doing shit this year. I can guarantee that shit.
God, yo, nah.
Not without Wiggins, dog. They ain't doing shit.
Yo, that is crazy. Fuck. You said Andrew Wiggins, right?
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins, dog. That was their second best player last year in the fucking playoffs, dog. So.
Nah, bro. DTB. If you guys know what DTB means, man, I'm gonna say y'all go look up what DTB means, bro.
That's fucking crazy,
DTB, bro. DTB, bro. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm trying to respect, people in the chat. But I'm saying, go look up for yourself what DTB means, man. DT
Fuck,
fucking B, bro.
that's a dirty ass. That's a
That's
dirty.
crazy, yo. That is crazy. Not all girls are the same, but I will say
You know what I'm
this:
saying? That girl's a dirty
that
hoe.
girl is crazy, bro. Yo, nah. It's one thing cheating. It's another thing with your best friend, and it's another thing that the kid could be the best friends, and then the other kid is still your bro. Nah.
That's
I
fucking
the first thing
crazy.
I would do is beat the living shit out of that best friend that I got, bro. He ain't no best friend. That's number one. Number two, I would go get that test, that DNA test. Is this kid really mine? And number three, I'm gonna fight for fucking custody. That's just my kid. Fuck you talking about?
Darren
Shit.
Hearn, regardless of how Gary Payne hasn't even touched the floor yet, dog. since he got traded to them, and you cannot say Wiggins wasn't their best player, second best player behind Steph last year, dog.
That's
He's the
crazy.
reason why they actually won the fucking championship. They ain't
What's
going
good? What's good,
nowhere
bro?
without him.
Yeah,
They just lost yesterday with Steph putting up 50.
yeah, they did. He said that's what best friends are for. What the fuck, yo? That's not, bro. That's not, bro. I'm a big believer of bro code, bro. You break that shit, I'm not your friend, bro. Fuck what you talking about. I ain't gonna
They're
lie,
like
bro.
fucking. I think they're the only teams that are worse than them on the road are the fucking Rockets and
The Rockets, yeah.
I think the Pistons. They were the only two teams
yeah.
worse than them on the road. They ain't doing nothing, dog.
That's crazy, bro. Nah, I'm still on that, bro. And Anthony G, that's not what it means. You're close. You're close. I'll give you the first two. Don't trust. That's the first two. There you go.
They just they needed Wiggins, dog, to have a chance to go back to back again this year. They needed Wiggins.
It's crazy. You know what?
But fuck the Warriors.
Wiggins, if you're out there, bro, I ain't gonna lie, even though you're a Warrior and I fucking hate the Warriors, I'm gonna say this, bro. Hopefully you get that settled and hopefully that's your
For
kid
real.
because
Yeah, that shit is.
I couldn't imagine knowing that the kid that you loved and everything ends up being your best friends. Like
That
that
is fucked
crazy.
up, dog.
So there you go, K-Hop. There you go, K-Hop. K-Hop knows what I'm fucking talking about. You must be around my age. That's what it is. You're around my age. That's why. If you guys don't know who the artist is, A Boogie. If you go listen to that song, you'll realize that's what it's called. Anyways, Wiggins, like just do that, bro. Hopefully it's your kid, man. That's it.
Wiggins is a champion. I agree with that. Wiggins is
Not
a
only
champion.
that. Not only that, I go lie. I've been in several predicament before, and I'll tell you this, Wiggins. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got money. You're an NFL. You're an NBA player, bro. You know what you need to do. Go fuck her best friend, bro. Go get eye for eye. Fuck what they talking about, bro. We don't sit here and talk.
I mean, the cheating part, I don't even like that shit's not that. Fuck that. Like the bitches are fucking gonna be, hoes, whatever, the fucking thing, the kid part, dog. That shit is
that is bad.
That is the fucking killer, dog.
That's why I hope it's his kid because if it ain't, bro, I could imagine what he's gonna go through, bro.
That shit's fucked up, dog.
Yes, Jason, or her sister if her sister's over the age.
Jack Kennedy said Wiggins is a bench player on the Sacramento Kings.
Jack Kennedy, you're drunk, bro. You're
He's
bro.
drunk.
Look. I go like I've never seen so many Sacramento Kings fans in my life until this year, bro. I didn't even know there was Kings fans. I knew Jack Kennedy was a Kings fan because he talked about it last year, which I'll give him credit. But I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen so many Sacramento Kings.
Wiggins will probably be their first or second best player behind fucking their point guard. That's the only guy that will probably be better because I think Wiggins is better than even. I mean, it's close, but fucking the Devontae Sabonis. Wiggins is a fucking great player, dog.
He said even
I
if
wish
you
the
didn't
Lakers
have
had
money,
Wiggins.
he said go fuck your best friend even if you don't got money.
For
I ain't
real,
gonna lie, a lot of
you're true. That's the thing right there. He is literally one of the best or the best defender in the league,
perimeter
and he
defending.
can fucking average over 20. Come on.
Wiggins better than Sabonis and Muck. That's a fact. Sabonis is an underrated center, though. Really, SC, you know me, brother. We talk all sports. No, I know Jack Kennedy, but I'm saying other people. I haven't seen that many Kings fans before. Did we have any free agent signings today? Yes, we re-signed Illuminor. Moments ago. That's been our signing today, Joseph Soto. So in the past 2 days, our best signing was Illuminor. But there's something coming. That's what they're saying, and I said something was brewing a couple days ago. So tomorrow, hopefully, we wake up. And it's like Raiders blockbuster trade. Oh my God, they gave up another first and then Renfro, and they just got one of the best defensive players of all time. Like I don't know, some shit, bro. At this point, bro, go bring back Charles Woodson, bro. Like we got some pretty good tackle.
We're gonna go get fucking what's his name's gonna fucking say that he's not ready to retire, and he's gonna say that he's ready to fucking come back and be the defensive player of the year. Now we're gonna get Aaron Donald.
Damn. Imagine Tom Brady comes back and he says, "Oh, I'm not retiring no more again." And then he comes over here. Hey Gabe, watch us pull some shit out of our pocket and draft the best receiver at 7.
I don't even think there is a receiver like that, but that shit wants to be some fucking Raider shit, though.
Bro, if they go off at 7, that would, like you said, that would be Raider shit. But what would be more of a Raider shit was if they go off at the tackle at 7. If they go off at the tackle at 7, you see that TV? But I want everybody just to stare at this TV. I'm gonna put my head straight through that motherfucker, bro. Straight through the motherfucking middle. Wait, straight through that middle of the fucking TV. And I'm gonna do it live too. Illuminor is better than Parker. He is better than Parker. I will give him that. I've been living in Denver for the last several years. No lie, watch out for the Nuggets. Most complete team. Didn't they choke a 3-1 lead to us?
They are good. The Nuggets are good, but damn, as of late, motherfuckers are on a 5-game losing streak. Maybe it's just because they're so hard, they're so ahead of the West, but I don't know, man. They look a little, look like they're fucking hitting they're fucking on fumes. They're running on fumes right now. So I don't know if they need to rest some guys before the playoffs or something, but they look like a little vulnerable in the last week or two, dog. They look pretty bad, especially the defense.
I'm trying to see the news right now. I don't think you could reach your TV. You motherfucker, bro. Yes, I can, bro.
But the Raiders, dog, like, see, that's the thing, dog. Like, they say all this big news, but like, it's like they don't even give any indication. That's crazy. Like, they don't even give their beat writers, nobody, any indication of what they're doing.
All they do is press conference. Postpone. That's all they gave, and now everybody got speculations of what the fuck that means, bro. Oh my gosh, Shawn Johnson, I should time you out for that shit.
Jack, I'm not saying Sabonis is a bad player. I'm just saying Wiggins would be probably either the second or best player on your team. I'm just, that's how much I think of Wiggins. I'm not saying Sabonis is bad. I'm just saying that's how much I think of Wiggins. Now, Wiggins is a fucking very good player, though.
This is crazy.
They're moving in silence. That's true, man. That's what they've been doing, and that's what they're known for. Like, even last year, though, like, I know that there was always, because of DA saying that he didn't want to play there anymore and things like that. So there was always that, like, there was always going to be that speculation of DA coming, but there was never no indication, you know what I mean, of him actually coming, until it happened. I mean, there was always speculation because of the fucking connections with Carr and all that shit and stuff like that. But there was never really no, like, we were even giving up. Remember, some people were even giving up on getting DA after, like, the 2 days before that. They were like, it was this kind of like this kind of fucking thing too. Like, people were kind of being impatient, saying, "Damn, we ain't doing shit. We're not getting nobody. We got fucking Darius Phillips in the first fucking day and this shit." Like, so we were like, a lot of us were impatient even last year.
Yeah.
And we were, saying, oh, maybe we could get DA, but then a lot of people were giving up and saying, nah, there's no way DA's coming over here and all this shit. And then we wake up and this shit, DA's a fucking Raider. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I'm saying they give no indication, dog. They fucking have no indication of really what they're doing.
They're scary, man. And that's what, shit. Like I said, I wish they were a little bit more. What?
I tell you what, I would hate to be an actual beat writer for the Raiders, dog, because they ain't making their job any easier. The organization ain't making their job any easier to where, like, damn, how the fuck am I supposed to get followers if I can't put shit out? You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Bro, we're literally, like, even as content creators, bro, we're sitting here trying to grasp to whatever the fuck we could talk about, bro. Like, just because of that shit. Last year, there was 2 months of nothing to talk about. Everybody was just pulling shit out of their ass, like, oh, Carr MVP. Oh, Carr's gonna be bad. Like, one shows Carr's gonna be good. Carr's gonna be bad. And then another one was like, oh, what could be possibility if we make the playoffs, or what's gonna happen if we trade in the middle of the season, or what's gonna happen if bro, it was just a bunch of, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like that fool Vinny, that dude, that guy Levi Edwards, fucking uh fucking what's the other guy that Hondo, whatever. They really don't have
Carpenter, yeah.
nothing. Like they have really no indication of what fucking is going. Like they won't put out actual name out there because I don't think they know.
Yeah. And that's
You
the
know what I
thing,
mean?
right? It's like it's just I
You
don't
see
know,
so
but
many rumors from other teams where like, oh, this there's in talks with this guy, oh, they're in talks with this guy right now, and then this you don't hear that shit, dog. It's like fuck. You hear always there's strong possibility or strong possibility of this, strong possibility of that, but never like, oh, they're planning on doing this. Like it's always something that they're guessing on with them, which is
facts.
crazy.
And I don't know if you seen this comment earlier. It was a funny comment about Jimmy G. I think this is the comment of the day still. This guy said this was earlier. He said if he can't finish signing the contract, how can he finish the season?
That's a good one. That is a good one. That is a good one.
He said we will wake up tomorrow with breaking news: Khalil Mack coming to the Raiders. If Khalil Mack comes to the Raiders, I'll be glad that I kept that Raiders shit right. That Raiders jersey right there, number 52. Bro, I go like, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Trading Yannick came out of nowhere too. Yeah, that Yannick trade came out of nowhere because Yannick was talking about how he's ready to in the next season, that the Raiders are about to be turning up, and then boom, he got traded and he got caught off guard. He
And
got
even though
caught
how
off.
much he sucked last year, Chandler's shit was fucking off guard too, dog.
Yeah, because it was like the Raiders have made a blockbuster trade. Yannick Ngakoue is heading to the Indianapolis Colts for Rock Ya-Sin, and then all you see right after, an hour later, Chandler Jones has signed with the Raiders. It was like,
I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't even think that wasn't even a dude that was in our discussions prior to that shit. Remember when we were having our fucking like the shows and shit like that? That wasn't even a dude in any discussion.
that's a fact, and that's the thing, bro. It's like you see it. They make a trade, they make a move, and then they fill in that move that they missed. So like they did last year, Rock Ya-Sin, right? Rock Ya-Sin, Yannick, right? They lost their edge rusher. They ended up getting an edge rusher an hour later. The trade that happened during the draft, they traded up, got their guy, and still traded more again forward for another pick to get their guy that they wanted next to their other guy, if that makes sense. They wanted Neil Farrell. They knew they could get him later on. They traded, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, Aaron Donald to Raiders would be fire. I don't know. He's got one more year in him, bro. I think he just got injured last year. That's the only thing scaring me. I mean, I would want somebody that's healthy and young and very, very fucking good. But who knows, right? Who knows.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. That's just
Come on, Maggie.
I was just like saying like a blockbuster type shit. I wasn't even like really like actually saying, Aaron Donald to come here. But imagine that shit, dog. That shit when you hear that shit, fuck.
Yeah. Donald trade, I'm streaking butt ass naked with Raiders.
I'm with you. Hey, dog, if that shit happens, Jason, I'll do that shit dog too.
You know
dog.
what? I'll be happy too. I won't be mad. I'll be happy if we get it. But who knows? Who knows? Wait, Jalen Ramsey got traded too, right? Miami.
But only if he reiterates, only if he stops talking that stupid ass retirement talk, dog. Like fuck all that shit.
Fact. Guys, I think it's time to dethrone the Queefs. I hope so. And I swear on everything. If Jimmy G is the quarterback to dethrone Patrick Mahomes and beat him twice, maybe in the year, I'm going to like
Dark atheist.
please keep your clothes on. God damn. How are you doing today, Eric? I'm doing pretty good, Lewis. How are you doing today? Does anyone think Slay got overpaid? Nah, he deserved that, bro. 2 years, 23 mil. He deserved that, bro.
That dude was balling when he was with Detroit, dog. So like, I mean, he deserves to get paid. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny, bro? His girlfriend. Speaking of girlfriend, Darius Slay's girlfriend is a real one. You know what she did? Darius Slay got released by the Eagles, right? Like 2 days ago, he got released by the Eagles. Every Eagle fan was like, some Eagle fans were like, "All right, yeah, good, whatever." It's like, yeah, that was good. That happened. He's too overpaid, blah blah blah, stuff like that, yada. And she ended up tweeting. She seen it. She was like, "I'm keeping all the receipts. Just wait." Like she knew something. Then 2 days later, today, they re-signed Darius Slay, and then she goes on the limb to say, "Oh, now let's bring up the receipts," which is funny to me because it's like she's practically talking shit. Like, "Hey, Eagles fan base, you wanted him gone. Look at what happened." Type deal. I don't know. It's just funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I need myself. Never mind. I'm not gonna even get into that conversation because then everybody's gonna call me a fucking simp. Anyways, what's up, SC? Gabe, shout out from Bakersfield. Who Raiders drafted at number 7? I don't know.
It's hard, dog, because you do it even some of these mock drafts or whatever. You're like, you got a lot of guys that are like these top heavy guys that are gonna fucking go off the board by 7. So I would fucking if there's no Will Anderson, no Jalen Carter at 7, dog, I would even trade back and try to pick up like a Christian Gonzalez. Like if you could drop back to like a 12 or something like that, 12, 13, and pick up some more draft picks. I would draft the corner first and then go DT because you can get DT still, later on. Not a top end DT like a Carter or a defensive end like Will Anderson, but I think you can get a lot of value out of that shit. Like if you could trade back and still get like the best corner in the draft. You know what I mean?
Facts. And shout out to everybody that's here. For me, I like Christian Gonzalez. I like Jalen Carter. Who knows what's gonna happen with that whole situation off the field? He can't get punished in the NFL though because it was in college. Who else? I'm trying to think of other players that could be at number 7. I think 7's in a unique spot. I think if we keep using free agency to the best of our ability, I think we could trade back because if somebody like Jalen Carter falls at 7 and somebody like even Will Levis, bro, because people are very valuing him high, I feel like somebody would be like, "Hey Raiders, can we trade up to the first? Fuck it, get a
Exactly.
late first rounder, get a second, maybe a third, and then boom, you got an extra pick. And then with those extra third picks you got in 5th round picks, use 2 5th rounders and a third, and move up into the second, deep into the second. Now you got 2 seconds, a top second pick, and a mid second pick. Now not only did you draft a first rounder, you drafted 2 second rounders, and I think that's how you play your cards, right? You play chest out checkers, and you don't use all 13 picks, but you could limit the 13 picks to 8 picks, and with those 8 picks, you get 5 significant good ass players with a lot of potential. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
That's what
Um,
I like. I kind of like that route though, because if you guys aren't that like say like a dominant guy that is projected to be one of these difference makers in the top end of the draft, like the top 5. If they're not there, I trade back, dog, because it's like if you can though, because you still got to find a dance partner, of course. But like with the thing, with Jalen Carter, and if it's true, like what Darren Hurst said right now, like Jalen Carter and Will Anderson, being heavily touted by the fucking Cardinals and I think the who else was he saying? Will Anderson and him are being touted by I think he said let me see the Cardinals and Seahawks. So you say you got them, you know what I mean? You got those 2 players, and then you get Stroud and Young gone. I think there will be a lot of teams willing to jump up to that 7 to
mhm.
get a Levis or a Richardson. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because they would that means they'll be like, okay, a quarterback's there. Let me jump up and go
Facts.
grab him, because I don't think the Raiders should be looking at a quarterback in the first round either way. I do say look at a quarterback, but not in the first round if Stroud and Stroud and what's his name aren't there, dog. Then there's no reason to even look at a quarterback. I say you draft back and give somebody with more like I think that's gonna be more desperate to get a quarterback
And I'm telling
and
you, bro,
have
there's
him
gonna be
trade
somebody.
up with you.
Yep, there's gonna be somebody, bro. There's going to be somebody. Look at what they got for the number 1 pick, right? They got a wide receiver, a really good wide receiver. They got multiple picks. That's the first. Now this is the 7th. You're still in the top 10. If somebody falls, that benefits us, and I think you trade back, bro. You do the best you
That's what
can
I'm
to
saying.
get the most talent you could get, bro. And I think it's an 70% possibility, bro.
Because there would
As
be
of
a
right
team that would jump up there to
now.
try
Hell
to
yeah.
get him if they feel like a team is gonna go and steal him from them in the that's in front of them or something
Let
like
me
that. There will
let me
be a team.
let me throw out a team, and let me actually make sure they got a draft pick here. And I want to see your take on this team in particular. Let me actually see. Let me see.
Let's
2023.
see. That's why I think that's the way to go if it's that like that, dog. If it's
Here we
like
go.
that, you put back. You
All right.
let somebody get their quarterback. You let somebody desperate go get their quarterback that they want, either a Hooker, a Will Levis, a Richardson, anybody. You let somebody a desperate team go trade up and go and trade you, maybe give you a extra second or a fucking something like that. You know what I mean? That trade with their first, and you're still maybe in the top 15, and you get an extra second round or a second rounder or something like that, and a third rounder or something. You can pull that off to where you can get a lot of pieces in this draft. That means you would have like literally in the first 4 rounds, you would have almost 10 picks in the first 4 fucking rounds.
Facts. And here's a team to throw out there, and I think it's a team that would practically maybe move up to try to get somebody because they don't have a quarterback as of right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're at 19th. They're on the 19th pick. Now I bring up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because just like the Panthers, they got no quarterback. Tom Brady's gone. Their backup quarterback is a no-name guy. They could be somebody that moves up to number 7 with that 19th pick, and the 19th pick isn't valued as much as the 7th pick, so that means they would add even more stuff. And let's just say we could get a
Exactly.
player out of it or multiple picks out of it. And with those multiple picks, you use some of those late picks to get a higher pick, and you play again chess, not checkers. And that's what Tampa Bay's a perfect thing right there. And Sean Johnson said it right after we trade 16 to Washington or Tampa Bay. They both need. Oh, Washington. I did not think of that one.
I'm
I said
telling you, you
Tampa
can still
Bay.
get great value there, dog, at a defensive fucking end or a defensive fucking tackle still, or a corner or a fucking, you know what I mean? You can still get great value at 19 and add a fucking high, you know, a high draft pick.
And I'm
And you
telling
still
you, bro,
have
it's
so many
ability.
third rounders and fifth rounders to where if you need to jump back in the mix and draft the guy you need, you have the ammo for. You know what I mean? So that's why that's why I think this draft is gonna play out perfect for us, dog. To me, like I don't know why, but I think this draft is gonna play out perfect because we have the ammo for it. We have that shit, dog. Like especially the way I think with the especially when the Panthers moved up to go to first. I think that's what helped us kind of out to move back.
Yeah.
And signing a bridge guy like Jimmy G, that lets you know you don't need that. You can you can develop a quarterback like a fucking Hooker, like a Will Levis, like a Tanner McKee, like somebody like that. Now you can still develop those guys, and still win in the process.
I
Because I
feel
mean,
it.
yeah, the one thing we do have in question for with Jimmy G is his health. But like,
Yeah.
if when he's on the field, he's proven to be somewhat of a winner because he's a 40-17 quarterback, 52-20, I think, including playoffs and shit like that. So I think that would give you some time to still build, you know, like some winning, like a winning, in the beginning of the season, which gives
Mhm.
you time to develop a little bit of the quarterback who maybe keeps you afloat while Jimmy G either gets hurt or like and comes back, or he could either take over. But that's why I think trading back would make the most sense.
Mhm. No, no, I feel that, and in all honesty, and yes, guys, I do know Baker Mayfield. Went to the Bucks, but I think Baker Mayfield could easily be taken over. Um, Even though he beat us, but we were down bad anyways last year. But yeah, I just think that we have so many possibilities. That's what I'm grasping on, and I hope they take advantage of that. And we're gonna see this new. If they postponed it till tomorrow, that means there's a news coming tomorrow. And whatever news it is, hopefully it's good news to make this team better. And if it is, I'm gonna be happy.
All
And
for it.
yes, I'm all for Rock Ya-Sin returning, bro. I want Rock Ya-Sin back. Um, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some food. I gotta fuck it.
Did we sign
That
a corner today?
no, 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 no. We
No.
signed Face on yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
The only signing we
Some
did the
reason I
past
thought
2 days, today and yesterday, was Jermaine Illuminor. Or I think they did get a corner. Actually, it's just like a no name. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, you know me, y'all. I don't even want to, bro. I might Uber Eats this bitch, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to drive, bro.
I fucking got Wendy's
But
earlier though.
fuck, I need to go. If you guys missed my show on Monday, I gotta go back to Canes. You feel me? If you know, you know.
Ooh,
If you know,
Kings
you
is
know.
fire, dog.
And it ain't because of the food. I mean, even though the food's fire, I'm gonna go for the food. But
I want
if
to go
you
back
were
to
here
fucking
Monday,
Nashville, but when we were leaving Nashville,
mhm,
there was they're building on in downtown. They're building a fucking Canes, right? But it's gonna be a Canes with a bar, with live
yo,
music,
that's gonna
with
be fire.
all of that shit, dog. Like literally, that's just gonna
I need
be
to go to
on the
Tennessee,
strip.
bro. I need to go.
It's gonna be on the strip, but it's gonna be a Canes, and it's gonna be a bar with live music, all of that shit, dog. It's fucking, it's like 4 levels too.
What the fuck, bro? They be
It's fucking bad, dog. I'm telling you, because that's where I think Canes comes from.
Yeah. I heard it's a very. They call it the Music City anyway, so that's why they have a lot of that. I understand. I seen something about the bars over there. It looks nice. It looks nice. I need to go.
That's
Oh,
fucking
signed
bad.
Tillery yesterday. Yes, that's correct. We re-signed Tillery. Never mind. We made two moves: Illuminor and Tillery. We got Tillery back, so that's a good thing. If we draft the quarterback in the late rounds, hopefully he pans out. That's a fact. Shout out to Dark Atheist. There's no way we can let other teams come to our house for the Super Bowl and we not in it. Hell no. Facts.
Yeah.
Defend the turf, man. Defend our house. Defend the Death Star. You feel me? But besides that, I'm gonna let Gabe say his final things, and then yeah, and where you can find him. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just still, still a little. I still want to, stay positive, of course. You know what I mean? Because I mean, there's no reason to fucking stress yourself out in fucking in March. But like, I am, I do understand, the fucking impatientness, of course, because you know what I mean. It's like, we're not making those. You see guys flying off the board. You see guys, big name free agents flying off the board, and guys that we've been talking about, guys that we think that can improve this team. So I think that kind of makes us a little bit impatient, and I think we just have to like trust me, dog. Like seeing these names go by and go by, I mean, I've been talking about some of these names too. So yeah, I feel it too. Of course, I'm like, asking myself, down, when the fuck are we gonna make a move? But I just feel like the 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 track record of this team, or like of this, this regime pretty much is this is what kind of happened last year. Little signings, and then you get that big signing, which there's talks about already.
Yep. Yep.
Today, happening. So I just think a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. I'm not saying you have to be optimistic, but I'm just saying a little bit more, maybe patience, because there's still a big chunk of this fucking off season left, to where I think this there's a lot of moves that can still be made even on draft day, to where we can draft for a player even, dog. You know what I mean? With the amount of
Right.
draft picks, you see guys moving because guys get their picks. Like guys aren't ready to move on. Teams ain't ready to move on from certain guys right now because they're not sure if they're gonna get their pick in the draft. So like on draft day, once they do get their guys, they're more willing to get rid of guys, that they might have, replaced with their draft pick. So I think that's why, you can still make trades even on that day. You know what I mean? Like there's still a big, there's still a big chunk of this offseason to where I think this team is gonna be highly improved from where we are right now, as of right now. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to still be much improved from right now, which that's what gives me my a little bit of, I guess, the
Yeah.
positive outlook. And as far as on YouTube, you can find me pretty much right here, dog. Always either jumping on with the homies on the panel with with SC, with Dirty, Low Band, everybody from NWA and stuff like that. So it's like you can find me there, dog, at Raider Gabe 420, just like it says on the screen right there. And yeah, man, we're gonna probably do. I'm probably gonna for sure. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. I was gonna do a show today, but I seen you on live, so I was like, fuck it, I'll jump on with SC today, and then I think maybe 30 might be going on later, but for sure you guys will see me live tomorrow, so you guys catch me there.
What
So
time you going?
maybe
4:20?
some big news. Maybe yeah, tomorrow 420
All
for
right.
sure.
I'll make sure I do mine
Maybe with the
earlier.
big news. Maybe with
That
the big news that we're waiting on too. So yeah, just keep a lookout for that for sure.
because
But
I
tomorrow
do
for sure we'll be up.
know Low only does it Tuesdays and Thursdays, no, and then Monday.
Well, I know for the free agency, he's been doing pretty much every day. Just because he's been doing the 10 o'clock every day for the free agency.
10
But
a.m. Right?
yeah, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Usually you'll find Low right now. So yeah, you'll find me there too, dog. Because I usually me and Low we'll be doing this. Oh yeah, and then too we'll probably be doing some still in the talks with it, but for sure we're gonna be doing some combat sports type of fucking
Okay.
lives,
Hell yeah.
from the UFC. Some next week there's a big fight in
Hell yeah.
David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, so we'll be doing some of that too. Stay tuned, but we'll
Let me
doing some
think.
shit.
Tomorrow, thinking about it now, Ben does the Friday show at night, so that's good. That's good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go live before Gabe. So the live before Gabe and after Low, yeah, it's gonna be so after Low before Gabe. I'll be live for like an hour and a half or whatever until Gabe goes live, and then I'm gonna send everybody to you. That's how we're gonna do it. Yep. I'm thinking that's the plan. That's the plan. Unless somebody else goes live at that time, then I won't go live till possibly Saturday. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Depending on the news as well, man. If anything, it'll be a quick little video that I break down. Who knows? We'll see. So I don't know who's going live later today. Maybe Dirty, right? We'll see
I
what
think
happens.
30 might be going live at the end of the night for sure, like around 9 o'clock.
Hopefully, it doesn't look like there's gonna be no news today, but tomorrow there will be news. Illuminor was the most recent re-signing a couple hours ago, an hour ago actually, and then of course Tillery re-signed yesterday. So hopefully, and if you guys missed it, Jimmy Garoppolo did postpone his shit, not because of a physical. It's most likely because they're starting to brew something. We'll see what happens. This happened last year. It's unfortunate that they didn't have kids size for Eric. Fuck you, Dark Atheist.
Hey, you know what, too, though? I think well, either way, we're gonna get news tomorrow, whether we like it or not, because
Yep.
tomorrow's the deadline day for Renfro. You know what I mean? So we'll know
Oh,
if he's gonna be
yeah.
on our team tomorrow, one way or another. Either he's gonna get traded or he's gonna, they're gonna take that. They're gonna give him his roster bonus. So we'll know.
We'll see, man. See, I'm be excited for tomorrow, man. Hopefully, some good news comes out, man. Some make back players. I appreciate Gabe joining me. And fuck you, Raider Dark Cloud, fucking Earn. Earn said he was gonna hop on and he never hopped on. I see how it is. All right, go ahead. I know you like the toxic shit on other channel. I see it. That's what you like. You like, because I seen I caught up in Ben's live and all Ben was just attacking your ass the whole time. That's what you like. That's what you like. You don't want to be with your boy. That's why you don't want to do the West Side Experience. You know what? I'm finding a new co-host of the West Side Experience. Fuck, what are you talking about? Earn's gone. Earn's out. Earn's done. His contract expired. I'm trading Earn. Trading Earn for a fucking 7th round pick. I'm just kidding. Shout out to her, man. I got news, but won't say. You'll have to wait. What the fuck? What news you got? He's still napping. I want Renfro back, Jack. Jack Kinnon, every Giants fan, listen to me closely before I leave. Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani is never gonna be a fucking San Francisco Giant ever in their entire lives. Anyways, on that note, yeah, blessings to you guys and your fans, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. And until tomorrow, y'all, most likely tomorrow, if not Saturday. This was the S Experience, AKO boy Eric and Raider Game, man, and we are out. You already know, man. Stay positive. Peace out.